kindergartners. It's me again, Miss Clarehart, and I'm here to read to you today. I asked you to be thinking about Eric Carle and Access Your Schema. What do you already know about this author and illustrator? Because when we know something about an author and an illustrator, we can make predictions about a new book we're going to read about him. So I want you to be thinking about what you know about him. What do you know about the types of books he writes? What do you know about his illustration techniques? What do you know about other books? We just read one by Eric Carle, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Think about that. And today we're going to read a book called The Very Quiet Cricket. And right away, when I look, I see that illustration technique. If I didn't even know he was the illustrator, I would know right away because of the way he does his illustrations. And when I hear The Very Quiet Cricket, it sounds very similar to The Very Hungry Caterpillar and The Very Busy Spider. So before you read, I also want you to think, what do you know about crickets? When I open it up, you see that technique that he uses, that tissue paper and paint in the background. And then he gives a little paragraph in the beginning, and it says, there are 4,000 different kinds of crickets. Some live underground, others above. Some live in shrubs or trees, and some even live in water. Both female and male crickets can hear, but only the male can make a sound. By rubbing his wings together, he chirps. Some people say it's a sound like a song. For Sally and Bob, the dedication. And that's a little background facts about the cricket. The Very Quiet Cricket. So when I hear that title and I listen to what they say, it kind of makes me think about something that might happen in the story. On a warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. Welcome, chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. So when I listen to that, I know something about crickets. They're oviparous. They start from eggs because they're insects. He can't make a sound. He is very quiet. Good morning, whizzed a locust, spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. Hello, whispered a praying mantis, scraping its huge front legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. I'm going to pause for just a minute. Are you noticing something? Do you hear something in the text? I do. Do you think this is fiction or nonfiction? Why? Let's keep reading. Think about, what do you think might keep happening based on what you already read? Good day, crunched a worm, munching its way out of an apple. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. So do you think that he's going to keep meeting different insects and not making a sound? Me too. I'm trying to think about, how do you think he's feeling? We often look at the character and the actions and kind of think about, how do you think he might be feeling? How do you think this cricket's feeling? He can't communicate with any of his friends. Hi, bubbled a spittlebug, slurping in a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. Good afternoon, screeched reached a cicada clinging to a branch of a tree. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. And as I think about the very busy spider, it's very similar. Animals kept coming up to the spider, but she wouldn't answer. He can't answer. "How are you?" hummed a bumblebee, flying from flower to flower. So the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. As I listened to the greetings, "Good day, how are you? Welcome," I am noticing something about the insects in the story. How would you describe them? I think they're very kind. "Good evening," whirled a dragonfly, gliding around the water. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. And I'm noticing he said good evening, which tells me a little bit about the setting. It started out in the day, now it's turning into night. "Good night," buzzed the mosquitoes dancing around the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. A Luna moth sailed quietly through the night, and the cricket enjoyed the stillness. This page changed a little. He didn't try to do his rubbing his legs together. He just enjoyed the stillness. What do you think stillness means? As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time, and this time, now, the insect that he met is another cricket. And it changed a little. I heard, "And this time," and I see the 3 dots building anticipation. What do you think's going to happen? Think about it. He chirped the most beautiful sound that she had ever heard. And if you listen very closely, this is making a very soft chirping sound, because like some of the other books that we've read by Eric Carle, it has a special feature. Some have things you could see, you could touch, excuse me, you can see the holes going through. Sometimes they have a surprise ending of lights. This one has a sound, and Eric Carle is very notorious for putting in a special feature. On your own book, you probably hear it better, but on this book, when you open the last page, it makes a little crickety sound.